Blueface opened the door of disrespect and humiliation, so everybody else think they could do that shit to me, bro. On God, bro. They seen how, what's the name? That bitch, like, blew up off of trolling my baby and me and dropping a diss, and then I have to drop a diss back with my boo, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it was like...
Girl, you all need to get sad for this tea because Chrisean has finally decided to address the situation surrounding the health of her son and rumors of him suffering from fetal alcohol syndrome. And you guys, Chrisean Hen is blaming Blueface, saying that he not only tried to coerce her into getting an abortion, but also tried to do so by drugging her. For those who may not be entirely, are you caught up on this tea? Take a seat and allow me to explain. Since Blueface is currently behind bars, Chrisean has begun to talk more and provide some previously unheard information regarding the months preceding the birth of her baby. To put everything in perspective, this infant has been controversial since day one. Blueface quickly took to Twitter after learning that Chrisean was expecting a child to confirm that he was not the child's father. In response to your inquiries, he tweeted, "Yes, Rock and I are officially done. I tried it, and it was obviously not giving before she revealed she was expecting someone else's child, not mine. It's all business." A few weeks later, it was revealed that Chrisean had resisted Blueface's request to abort the child, citing her desire to keep the child after having already disposed of 3 for him.
What hurt when you told me get rid of the babies and then have a baby with a bitch you're not even with. That's what really hurt.
Chrisean was dragged on social media by Blueface after she made the decision to retain the kid. He wrote on Twitter, "Ro has had encounters with 10 different men in the last year. Until I see a DNA test, then it's not mine. It's not a Blueface baby. You don't want to be left at home with a baby while I'm with the next young bee." He also revealed the truth by posting screenshots of their private discussions, such as this one in which he stated, "I'm going to be a cheater forever. I'm not even going to hide it for real. My baby mama regrets it and despises it today. I genuinely try to save you every single day. Eliminating it will allow you to be more independent. We will be trapped with a baby, and given how I already feel about you, you don't want to be stuck with someone like me." Will Blueface, being Blueface, wanted Chrisean to have the baby aborted by any means, not just by dragging her. "Whoever the judge is on my child support case, I told this girl I don't want the baby. She still has time to get rid of it, and she did," he declared, making it clear to the world that he had no intention of paying child support if Chrisean had the child. "Made me do it. Thus, you should set the pricing appropriately. I pay all of my taxes, but she's trying to trick me. Judge, I'm a decent man with 2 children. Since I look after my children, no child support has ever been filed. Nonetheless, this victim-playing girl manipulates you to make judgments. Bro, she got me. Don't let her fool you. She still has time to put an end to this." Chrisean and Blueface split up, and she traveled to Baltimore, where she was born. Months later, she went live on Instagram with her child, but followers noticed something was amiss.
Blueface, every dude that's playing me right now, every ass, anybody, bro. In LA, all these weird ass deals, all these weird ass people walking into my life, keep saying, "Oh, I can change your life," or owing me money. Cool, you gonna have to answer.
Blueface and Chrisean temporarily patched things up, and during that time, Blueface was spotted hanging out with the infant. He even shared a video of the 2 of them together. But rather than being a pleasant moment, it further sparked worries. Fans couldn't help but notice something wasn't quite right as Blueface leaned in to kiss the baby in the video. Might have a visual impairment or require immediate medical care. Additionally, this video shows Chrisean with her 20-month-old child. The infant was still unable to sit, hold his head up, move, or talk.
I have notes in my phone. Who got my phone?
You have what?
Notes.
Notes?
Yeah.
What kind of notes do you have?
The word.
And why's your tooth in?
Oh, it's a special day.
Oh, it's a special day. what I...
Because Sharon's son's facial traits resembled those of fetal alcohol syndrome, fans were now certain that Sharon's son had the condition. Additionally, keep in mind that Chrisean was careless during her pregnancy. To criticize her on Twitter for smoking during labor. Not to mention that her sister Tekashi exposed her for smoking and drinking during her pregnancy.
You don't have to apologize.
I apologize to
you. You don't have to apologize
I'm
for me
doing
to
too much. You're
forgive you.
drunk. You're
That's
drunk.
just the word of God.
I'm sorry, Chrisean. I'm sorry. I said it in your face.
That's just
drunk
the word
and
of
all.
God.
Like,
You just have to have forgiveness in your heart.
That was a weak forgiving. That was a weak apology. I shouldn't even have to apologize to you because we all was drinking, even you, with the baby and stuff.
Why are you lying? Now you go.
You did
there
pull
you go.
up to your show drinking.
There you
gave me the bottle.
There you go.
Okay, you
there
gave me
you
the
go.
Hennessy
There
bottle,
you go. There you go. You
So
getting
I'm
off
just not
track.
about to act like
You putting us in. You put a narrative out there.
What narrative?
You trying to say I drunk? I never drank the bottle because I never was.
Who was drinking?
I never drank the bottle. You know I didn't drink the bottle.
However, she has recently undergone a complete makeover. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that she has completely changed her ways because, as we all know, Chrisean is still a live wire who could blow up at any time. But she has changed her style. She is no longer there. From performing in churches to flinging hands in the streets, she also talked openly about her relationship with Blueface and her son's condition in an interview with the Dancer Project a few days ago. When asked about her kid, Chrisean responded as follows.
How is Junior doing?
He's great. He's growing.
Amen.
I've been keeping him off the internet on purpose. So, just giving him his privacy for him. I mean, I'll show him, but I don't know. I just like to prove everybody wrong.
Yeah.
Because I believe in Jesus and I believe, I don't know, there's nothing wrong with my son, so.
How do you handle the media scrutiny? You know, when you were posting your child, everybody wants to come at you about your parenting style. And how did you handle that or shut that out?
I went live. I talked my I popped my shit and I was crying and stuff, but that's just me being vulnerable and transparent.
Chrisean continues by explaining how Blueface got his father to expel her from their house.
I'm talking about when Blueface got his dad to kick my stuff out.
Oh, yeah, yes, I did. I was going to ask you about that. What was that like for you? How did that feel?
I think it's weird. That's what I'm saying. He didn't just, and it just, okay. Let me start by saying this first. I've been moved out. Was somewhere else. But it's all that stuff wasn't just my stuff, it was my son's stuff. I wanted to keep it at his dad's house because it's too much stuff to keep traveling, all his toys, his cribs. I have to get new stuff for my, so to pack it all up, to just weird. That's what I'm saying. I don't know.
And to see what they got.
So then he start messaging her on the app just so she can screenshot the lie he told her to make me look like a weirdo. I don't like that.
Chrisean continued to speak. She revealed the truth about how Carissa Safford, Blueface's mother, has been disparaging her child's health online. And I won't lie to you. Chrisean Han and Blueface's people are engaged in combat. Pay attention to what she said.
We could talk about the real shit.
Let's talk about it, though. What did his grandma do?
She just calling him retarded online, saying things, weird things, insinuating things just to make me look like whatever.
Oh, you talking about Blueface, mom?
Yes.
Yeah. She's been saying a hell of a lot. But it seems like...
What? Like a gimmick for them? For clout?
For her?
No, demonic and sick that is.
Yeah.
Now, people close to Chrisean are stating otherwise, despite her insistence during the interview that her son is doing well. Since Chrisean has been assured by top-tier doctors that her son is receiving the best care possible and that his condition is treatable, she has been downplaying the fact that the baby is actually dealing with a medical condition. As a result, she has been keeping him off the internet while he undergoes treatment in the hopes that things will improve before bringing him back. Additionally, the insider disclosed that although Chrisean may have acted carelessly throughout her pregnancy, The true cause of their son's health issues is said to be considerably darker. The insider claims that when Blueface allegedly attempted to coerce Chrisean into getting an abortion, things took a drastic turn. When she refused, he suggested that he try to end the pregnancy personally by giving her heavy drugs. According to the source, Chrisean's excessive dosage caused him to spend several days in the hospital, purportedly provided for her. And this is crazy, everyone. To be honest, witnessing all that Chrisean has endured at the hands of Blueface is heartbreaking. However, it's reasonable to argue that she is not totally innocent. Throughout all of this, her supporters and even those closest to her have been urging her to end that toxic connection for a very long time. Chrisean Hen was obviously not prepared to become a mother, but she may have gone through with it. Most people could see the warning signs when the news of her pregnancy first broke, hoping the child would guarantee her place in Blueface's life. And now, regrettably, their child is bearing the brunt of all that turmoil and bad choices. Anyway, here is what fans had to say. Why is this girl unable to communicate about her son? That doesn't seem odd to you. What proud mother is unable to express how her child makes her feel? Hey, that's the woman who killed her dog in the pool after drinking Hennessy throughout her pregnancy. During this interview, she is likely to cry at least 5 times. She attracts her fans in this way. Via compassion, Blue stopped sobbing for a year when she revealed that she cries on cue for her fans. She talks a lot about Blue, but she doesn't mention how her son inspires her. She should quit playing with Jr. Given that Blueface is incarcerated, do you believe that Chrisean Sheen is lying about all of it, or that Blueface actually OD'd Chrisean Sheen to abort the child? Please share your thoughts in the comments section. Then watch this subsequent video.